statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
That's right. It's that time. Glad you could be here. I'm glad to be here with you. Hope you're having a good day. And I'm going to open the show today, spend a little while with you talking about a study that I saw this morning critiquing weight loss programs. And then I'll try to share with you what some strategies that I think really work and my point of view about how to lose weight and how to keep it off. Dieting is not the answer. I'll explain. Richard Passwater should be coming along a little later in the show, and Ed Graham will probably be trailing close behind him. That dynamic duo will show up. They'll be in studio. We'll have them on camera as well, so I hope they, dressed up properly. They always do. Richard always has a suit on. You kidding me? That guy... he's on my Facebook page, I'm on his, whatever. I've seen him at a baseball game with a suit on. He's amazing. Although I've seen him without too. He's a good guy. Ed's a prince, that guy. And we're going to talk about BioSil. Mm-hmm. If you're not familiar with BioSil, you should become familiar with it. If you don't take it, you might want to think about it. It's one of those supplements, I think, that, people look for the biggest bang for their buck. That's one of them. It can do a lot of, and there's the science. It's not just people running around making marketing claims without no support. There are the clinical trials to support the safety and efficacy of the product. Bone and joint health, hair, skin, and nails, connective tissue. So we'll talk about BioSil. One of my favorite supplements, by the way. You should take that every day. If you want to age successfully, it will help. It'll help. Microphones are working today. When you left Josh yesterday, the engineer, Dana, came in and fixed it. We were out with live radio. I walked in. We had no mic on this side, so I had... For those of you who were watching the show yesterday, I was on the other side of the studio, and
they couldn't see, but we were high-fiving all the time.
Backdrop was different. So, and thanks for setting that up for me, Josh. Steven's here today. He's the technical producer for the audio portion of the show, and Josh is here. He's the technical producer for the video portion of the show. Call the show anytime you want. Please do. I love talking to you. 877-897-8255. Well, you can't turn the TV on, pick up a magazine, listen to the radio, any kind on the internet, any kind of media, you name it, and there's something there about weight loss. Why? Because, nearly 70% of the population's overweight or obese. This is not hard to figure out why people, it's a cottage industry. It's well beyond a cottage. It's like a metro. It's like a skyscraper. It's huge business because it's a huge problem. No pun intended. One celebrity after another. Marie, for the one weight loss program, she's lost like 50 pounds. Marie Osmond, and one celebrity again, and then another on TV, radio, talking about how to lose weight. Well, coming from Johns Hopkins Medicine, researchers at Johns Hopkins concluded that people with medically serious weight problems, being obese, rarely, if ever, find or have access to proven, reliable programs to help them lose the weight. That's what they said. That's almost a quote. I paraphrased it, but that's almost a quote. Dr. Kimberly Gudзун, she's an assistant professor of medicine at Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine, said this. I had to laugh. She's right. The nutrition and weight loss industry is like the Wild West. There is very little oversight, and it's hard for consumers and medical professionals alike to tell what is effective, reliable, and meets guidelines standards. Close quote. They published their findings in a journal called, it names the problem, Obesity. And they said that consumers and primary care physicians who will rely on the internet for information could have a hard time identifying weight loss programs that really will align with widely accepted guidelines set forth by different organizations like the American Heart Association, American College of Cardiology, the Obesity Society, and so on. I'm not shocked by this. I've known this for years. I keep cautioning people, beware. You can send them in, Stephen. Josh will open the door. I see Richard Passwater standing at the door. Looks like a Fuller Brush salesman. Send them in. And we on the show, I try to point out what these programs are about and where their pitfalls are. And again, I'll repeat, dieting is not the strategy to use to lose weight. And I'll break it down for you in a second, what I mean by that. When Dr. Gudзун and her colleagues looked at the literature, when they reviewed the websites, they found that only 9% of programs actually adhere in some way to expert medical guidelines for weight loss issued by the American Heart Association, the American College of Cardiology, and the Obesity Society. While 59% of the programs described, they said, online, the specifics of their intensity, only 17% overall could qualify as a high-intensity program. A program that advises more than 14 sessions in 6 months. You just can't show up for one session and they say, do this, that, and the other thing, go home, and you're all done. That's a low-impact, low-intensity program, and it will most likely, I can almost guarantee, will not work. The majority of programs, they said, 75% of them describe dietary change as a part of their weight loss regimen. But the type of dietary change they didn't specify, which leaves the person wanting to lose weight confused, unclear, whatever, about this important aspect. What dietary change? How do you implement the dietary change? Most of the programs they looked at, 57% of them, described increased physical activity as part of their weight loss program, but only 3% included the recommended goal of 150 minutes or more of moderate physical activity per week. More than likely because they know that people are going to look at that and say, hell, I'm not doing that. And by the way, physical activity is one of the weakest predictors for weight loss. If you think you're going to lose weight, not change your diet, not change some other lifestyle behaviors, and just go and increase your physical activity, it's not going to get it done. It should be part of a program, but as a sole strategy, not so much. Come back, I'll tell you more. And then I'm going to tell you about those people, they walk around, they eat what they want, they never get fat. These mindless people who never gain weight.
At Cannavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Cannavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Cannavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Cannavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Cannavest at cannavest.com.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymatica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymatica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Let's see. Two wandering souls came into the studio, Ed Graham and Richard Passwater. I'm walking around the building lost like two sheep. They're here. There they are. You guys make great posters. We're going to get to them in a little bit. They've been traveling around Florida creating havoc. They did a nice present. I hear they had a great presentation audience last night. So we'll hear about that. Richard is fresh from Vancouver. He said it's colder in Florida than it was in Vancouver, British Columbia. Jeez. It is a little cool here, and you can see I have a turtleneck on, and over it I have a sweater. So if you're watching the show at letstalknutrition.com, this business of losing weight, that article, that story and study that I was reporting on comes out of Johns Hopkins Medicine. The headline on the press release was "The New Health Desert: Reliable Weight Loss Programs Hard to Find." I should say, be mindful and be wary. Now, you know those people, these people that I'm going to describe for you. You probably have a friend or two like this. You're with them. Go out. They eat whatever they want. Never get fat. Totally oblivious to weight. Never talk about it. Just eat whatever. They mindlessly are slim. I know a couple of people like that. Then there are others who are at DEFCON 5. The missiles have been launched, and, they're on high alert for gaining weight. And the blood, sweat, and tears that they pour into trying losing weight is remarkable. And then there's this other crew that they walk around the planet mindlessly slim. Well, something about those people that piqued the curiosity of the researchers here they come, the Cornell Food and Brand Lab. I'm telling you, those people are on the ball. Love what they do, their research. At least once a week, I'm reporting on something coming out of that Cornell Food and Brand Lab that is intriguing. So they wanted to figure out, what is it about these mindlessly slim people? Are they really different from everybody else? And sure enough, as fate would have it, they discovered that they are. And I'm going to tell you what they eat, what they do, according to this study. Let me just see if I can tell you what these researchers did. And I should tell you, if you go to the Cornell Food and Brand Lab, they have what's called the Slim by Design Registry. It's now called the Global Healthy Weight Registry. You should take a look at that. The Global Healthy Weight Registry. And what it does, it surveys adults who have successfully maintained a healthy body weight throughout their lives. can learn something from those people. These are people who voluntarily signed up for the registry and answered a bunch of questions that they were given about their diet, their exercise, and their daily routines. Now, the researchers in their survey divided the respondents into two groups. Group one, the mindlessly slim, the ones that everybody envies, and it consisted of 112 adults who reported that they didn't maintain strict diets at all. They don't even think about it. The other group consisted of those who dieted regularly, thought about food frequently, and were highly conscious of what they ate. Translation, their relationship with food is horrible, and they're suffering, and it's just miserable. And Dr. Wansink, Brian, I'd like to meet him and get him on the show, said, we wanted to see what health behaviors differed between those struggling to lose or maintain weight and the mindlessly slim. He said, we wanted to find the sample or the small or simple behaviors that might have a big impact, close quote. I keep saying on this show, small wins. Look for the small win. Okay. What they eat. The mindlessly slim, 61% said chicken is their favorite meat. 7% are vegetarians. So it's not as if they're consuming a bunch of plants around here for that group. 33% don't drink alcohol. 35% said they eat lunch every day. Eat salad at lunch every day. 65% said they eat vegetables at dinner every day. Now, there's nothing extraordinary about what I just reported. That doesn't sound like some forced march through the hot jungles of Burma to me to lose weight, does it? No. Top daily breakfast foods that they eat. 51% said they include fruits and vegetables for their breakfast. 31% eat eggs. 44% they said they eat fruit is a favorite snack. And as a favorite snack, 21% they eat nuts. In terms of soft drinks, 37% don't drink soft drinks. These mindlessly slim creatures. 33% mentioned a diet soft drink that they drink. And 25% said they just drink regular soft drink, Coca-Cola, and things like that. Do they exercise? 48% don't. I keep telling you, exercise is not the answer. 74% rarely diet. And when they all die, they'll be canonized saints.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by BioSil, the true science of collagen. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. It's a pleasure to be with you. The show is coast to coast. Check your local listings for time. But we're on the air all the time. Go to letstalknutrition.com. Check out the website. I don't charge you to go there. We don't send you spam or anything else. We don't do that. And it's free. My articles are there. Everything's on demand there. We don't serve pizza there, though. It's one of my favorite nutritional sins to commit.
It's an excellent delivery system for lycopene.
Who was that? Voice is coming in here. That was Richard Passwater. Since you decided to introduce yourself, I'll do that for you. Richard Passwater, one of my favorite people, a world traveler that he is. Richard Graham. He and I can't get out of the yard, and Richard is all over the world. And Richard Graham is Ed Graham is with him today. Ed is a educator. He's also involved in sales for Natural Factors, one of the best supplement companies on the planet. Richard works for an underground. No, Richard works. Richard works for a company in Belgium.
Biominerals. It's a research and development company in Belgium, and we study connective tissue.
And the only reason why you went to work there because you wanted to go to Belgium. Is that fit for meetings?
I have Belgian heritage, and I've been trying to get to Belgium for years.
You go there often, right?
About 4 times a year.
Right. Do you like it there?
I do. I find it the prettiest place I've been. The towns like Ghent and Antwerp are just amazing.
What's the food like?
I really like the Flemish food. It's perhaps not as healthy as the Mediterranean food, but it's sure tasty.
Mm-hmm. High fat?
High fat,
lots
high
of whole
protein,
milk,
vegetable, lot of vegetables.
Really?
Not a whole lot of carbohydrate. It's duck and pheasant and different types of gravy on it. But they eat small portions of meat with miscellaneous gravies that are very tasty. I'm afraid to ask what's on them.
And your favorite bar?
My favorite place is a restaurant in Ghent called Stedam 66. It's very world famous for their Flemish food, and it's quite a remarkable place.
So they speak?
They speak. All Belgians speak French. Most of the true Belgians also speak Flemish, and the vast majority speak English. So it's easy for somebody from the States to go to Belgium. And I also find that the Belgians like to practice English. So if you're on the train and you're not sure what stop to get off, 10 people want to help you because they want to speak English.
So French is a dominant language in the culture then?
Yeah. So I would be safe to say that all Belgians speak French.
It's interesting.
But Flemish, especially in the northern part, is what they speak in business meetings and on the street.
I see.
But they all understand French and speak it regularly.
The name of the company is BioMinerals.
It's BioMinerals, yes. Mm-hmm. It's a great place to do research. And in Ghent, where
you walk around, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, in Ghent, where we're headquartered, there's about 13 universities, and it's the type of place where it gets the gears in the mind turning to become creative, and it always brings the best out of me when I go.
Have you been to Disneyland, Disney World?
I've been to both Disneyland and Disney World.
When you walk around the park, you see what? You see a lot of people that are overweight and obese, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
It's eye-opening.
When you go to Belgium, in those cities, Antwerp and
Ghent.
Ghent, when you just, I know it's not a study, walking around the city, looking around, seeing people, see a lot of overweight and obesity there?
No. The level of weight is much more in the line of there's not overweight and obesity problems.
That's remarkable, isn't it? It's remarkable, isn't it?
I had a partner that we do business with in South America, and he brought his family to Ghent, and he had a young son, and we were having dinner, and the son turned to him and he said, "Where are all the fat people?" and
they're in the United States.
He said he'd been there for a week and he hadn't seen any fat people, and it was sometimes kids tell things.
Lots of bicycles.
A lot of bicycles. A lot of people walking.
Yeah, that kid was rhetorically unedited. Love that. Where are all the fat people? They're down there in Tampa, Tuscaloosa, Texas. Yeah. That's interesting. A lot of bicycles, yes?
A lot of bicycles, yes.
People walk around?
They walk, they ride the train where they stand up, they're on their feet. It's a very different culture.
So the lifestyle is a big deal there.
Absolutely.
And this goes to the point I made earlier. dieting is not unto itself the answer to weight loss. Living is, and how you live. It is your lifestyle in combination with diet. You just can't focus on the diet and expect to lose weight. I know that that's bad news because people are saying, I don't have time for anything else. Well, okay, I'm just saying. I had Dr. Michael Lyon on.
Correct.
You know Michael, don't you?
Sure. Drives a nice Tesla.
He also flies a helicopter.
Flies a helicopter to work some days.
Yes, he does. Came on the show the other day, and we were talking about PGX from Natural Factors.
Right.
And I like Michael Lyon. Understated, not hyperbolic, doesn't say outrageous things. He doesn't pimp products. And he runs that wonderful clinic up in Canada that the government seems to be fond of, by the way. And he just, listening to him, I want to get him back on, but it's hard to get him on here because they're so busy.
Yeah, and the time changed too, 6 a.m. his time.
Oh, I know, and I was so grateful that he came on to the show. And he said, for those of you listening, go to letstalknutrition.com, and you can find the video. I don't know if it's still on the homepage. If it's not on the homepage, it's on YouTube. We have a link there. But it's certainly on the homepage when you click on show schedule and scroll down and look for Michael Lyon, Dr. Michael Lyon. And he gets it. Diet, quote, my notes. Diet is not the answer, close quote. People thinking he's got to be goofy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's absolutely right. Diet is not the answer. Come back, we're going to shift gears. One of the consequences of being overweight or obese is that people are in pain. Psychological and emotional pain and joint pain. We're going to talk about pain and your joints and BioSil, coast to coast.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you've never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you tired of taking vitamin pills or powders? How about gummy vitamins with high fructose corn syrup or coloring? Finally, you have a choice with Nature's Dynamic whole food gummy supplements and probiotics made by a dad. Imagine getting benefits of your garden in a delicious gummy supplement. Nature's Dynamics utilizes organic, plant-based vitamin and mineral sources with non-GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy-free ingredients in a delicious gummy for the whole family. Nature's Dynamics has berry garden gummies made by a dad, multivitamin omega-3 and probiotics for kids, body boost joint relief, whole food bone and calcium gummy, whole food immune and vitamin C gummy, whole food omega-3 gummy, Be Beautiful hair, skin, and nails gummy, prenatal plus gummy, whole food probiotics for digestive support, and body boost energy and wellness multivitamin for him and her in a delicious, easy to digest gummy. To learn more about Nature's Dynamics or to find a retailer near you, visit naturesdynamics.com or madebyadad.com. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by a dad.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Canavest, from seed to shelf. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I'm going to give you a definition. You tell me what it is. An unpleasant sensory and emotional experience associated with actual or potential tissue damage or described in terms of such damage. Close quote. That's a definition of class?
Inflammation, pain.
Pain. According to the National Institute of Health and the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. Let me read that definition again. An unpleasant sensory and emotional experience, take note, emotional, associated with actual or potential tissue damage or described in terms of such damage. Close quote. Now, that's a technical definition, I understand. When you talk to people, phenomenologically speaking, people in their everyday life, when you talk to them and you talk to them about pain, they're going to give you an account and their meaning of pain that is not so highly technical. And quality of life is so influenced by pain. There are probably more than a few people listening to this show right now who are experiencing pain, have, or maybe in the future will. And it's a great motivator. My two guests today, we've been chatting with them. I didn't formally introduce them really properly. Is Richard Passwater, educator for biominerals, a Belgium company, which is one of my favorite guests and people, and another one of my favorite people and guests on the show is Ed Graham. He's an educator for Natural Factors, and they're both in studio today. Those aren't mannequins of them. Those are real people sitting there. And thanks, fellas, for coming in today. I appreciate it, taking time out. I know last night you were in Ormond, Florida.
Ormond Beach, Florida. Wonderful place.
And you had a packed house, and you were talking about pain. Interesting. People showed up to hear you talk about pain.
I had no idea how many, the percentage of people that were suffering from pain until we started talking about joint health. Prior, I had talked a lot about beauty and bone. Beauty is of interest to most people, beauty applications, but the bone applications didn't draw many people to talks. But pain, I had no idea how many people suffered.
Well, to your point, the burden of pain in the United States is pretty astounding. According to the National Institute of Health, more than 100 million Americans, that's about a third of the population, have pain that persists for 2 weeks to 2 years. The financial toll, they estimate about 560 billion to 635 billion per year to relieve pain in some form or fashion. Go to the doctor, medications, whatever. And people will resort, when they're in pain, rationality goes out the window. It goes out the window, and they will do anything. And then they get exploited by these charlatans. They get hooked on opioids, and their life goes into a total downward spiral, and it's devastating. This is a serious topic, so we'll talk about it. But I don't find it odd at all, Richard, that people would show up for you all. You always get packed house, but I'm not shocked. Ormond Beach, Florida, room was full. Right?
And on a cold night, we didn't know what to expect, and it was standing room only. And they didn't leave after the lecture. They kept asking Richard for another 45 minutes questions about pain and bone and health, and it was phenomenal. The owner said, "We got to close up.
Got to go home here." And you guys came in. How long did it take you to get from Ormond Beach to Tampa?
About 2.5 hours.
Yeah, thanks for making the drive. Watching people in pain is difficult.
It's a humbling and difficult situation.
Especially if it's somebody you care about and love, and loved one, people in end stage that are in pain. It can be devastating to everybody. So that's the extreme, I guess, scenario. The other extreme scenario is this healthy young person, can get hooked on opioids because of pain and then they graduate to heroin and their life gets ruined. So what have you learned? What did you learn? We're going to talk about BioSil. I mean, that sounds like a minor case sort of approach to deal with pain, but it has some application here. What did you learn? What have you learned from people in doing these lectures on pain, Richard? What do you walk away with as a person? I'm not interested in you as an expert right now. I'm interested in you sharing your experience as Richard Passwater, the human being, when you go and do these lectures and then people come and talk to you about their stories.
They often explain how the pain stole their life from them. The things that they enjoyed doing, who they were, the things that made them who they were, like to the core of their being, were taking from them because they weren't able to do those activities anymore. They like to knit and they can't knit because their fingers hurt, or they like to golf and they can't golf. They like to play with the grandkids or ride a surfboard, or they all have a different story, but they're unable to do those tasks anymore, and it's made them have to try to reinvent themselves. But they can't take who they were and try to reinvent themselves. They have to take a person with limited new limitations and then try to go find a new person, and it seems to hurt them on many different levels. Nobody's ever asked me that before. Sorry, I'm struggling to articulate how I feel.
Somebody had a guest on the show yesterday. He said, nobody's ever asked me that question before. That's what we do around here. I sit up all night thinking about these things. No, I'm just kidding. We try to ask a question. I'm interested. The experts, fine. I mean, that's great. We have more than enough experts come through here. I'm interested in the human condition. And I know that you're a sensitive guy and you care about people. And I asked you that question because I know you were going to pay attention. You're not a technician. And you can't be giving those lectures and people come up to you with tears in their eyes and their life is on the brink of ruin because of pain and not be affected by that. And I wanted to hear from you what...
I'm also a big believer that sleep is a fundamental activity for health. I think it doesn't get much more basic than sleep.
Well, it's funny you say that because my doctor, Dr. McElwain, who's a rheumatologist, that's what he's dealing with all day long is pain. Every time he's on the show, once a month, he'll come on it. He'll mention sleep at least one time, if not a half a dozen times. He'll talk about how important it is to get sleep and rest.
And then positive attitude, I think, is another key core in health. And I see that when people are in pain, it robs them of the ability to sleep, and it robs them of their positive attitude. And then a third thing that I think is critical for the health of the human frame is movement. The body nourishes tissue such as cartilage doesn't have blood vessels.
Sure, we got it. When we come back, I mean to cut you off. We're headed in top of the hour. We come back. Good points. We're going to continue this conversation. Going to talk to you about BioSil. It can help with your joints, the health of your joints, your connective tissue, and also your hair, skin, and nails above all things. My goodness. We'll get to it.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
I was on a rant in the studio. They said, we're coming back. I said, I don't care. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Don't bother me when I'm what show? It's great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. What show? I love that. You kidding me? This is what I live to do. And I can't think of a better place to be than here, right here with you. And I have wonderful guests in the studio today. Steven's behind the glass, the technical producer for the audio portion. Josh is on this side of the glass with me doing the video production. And then Richard Passwater and Edward Graham are in studio, two of my favorite people. And we were talking about, in the last segment, on a very serious tone. I try to lighten it up a little bit because that was pretty serious and a little dark, about pain and how pain can devastate people's lives. And Richard was sharing his experience when he gives these talks like he did in Norman Beach last night. Packed house, and kept them there for almost an hour after his talk, wanting to know more about BioSil and pain. And yeah, I get it. And I like to talk about this topic because it affects everybody. More than 100, as I said earlier, according to the NIH, more than 100 million Americans have pain that persists for weeks and goes into years. The financial toll, the NIH considers it's an epidemic. It's about 560 to 635 billion per year. There's a report called Relieving Pain in America, a blueprint for transforming prevention, care, education, and research. And it's a report. It's really from the Institute of Medicine. And I'll quote from the NIH. The NIH says, quote, "Pain is ultimately a challenge for family, friends, and healthcare providers who must give support to the individual suffering from the physical as well as the emotional consequences of pain," close quote. My experience with people who are in pain, chronic, severe pain, is nothing for them. There is nothing that's off limits to relieve pain. They will try anything, even if it puts their health at risk. And that's a bad place to be. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. And I have alluded to a product called BioSil. It's for joints. It's for connective tissue. And Natural Factors distributes BioSil in the United States. That's the relationship between Natural Factors and Biominerals. Richard Passwater works for Biominerals, and Ed Graham works for Natural Factors. And they have a new rendition of BioSil. I'm holding it up. This is for men. Is this for men?
Yes, that product's for men. And the information on the packaging is from studies done on men.
And here's what it says on the box: relieves joint discomfort, increases flexibility, increases range of motion, improves cartilage condition, and guaranteed to get you a date.
Why?
Those are some serious claims. These are the FDA watches the industry like a hawk. Those are legal claims, FDA-approved claims.
With the FDA, we file the claims with the FDA, and if they have a problem with them, they notify us. And they've been properly filed, and they're supported by the double-blind, placebo-controlled trials.
And by the way, BioSil that's in this box is the same BioSil that you'll find in the turquoise and white box. I think there was a perception that the BioSil was for women because there's been a lot of publicity around BioSil surrounding its contribution to hair, skin, and nails. And they thought, well, quote, unquote, that's a lady's product.
I'll give an example. Sometimes people think it's strange to have different presentations of the same product. But recently, Drew Brees was injured playing football. And he hurt his shoulder. People thought he might be out for the season. And he didn't miss, to the detriment of other teams in his division. He didn't miss a game. Or he may have missed one, but not more than one. And CBS News did a report on him. They sent Meg Ferris to interview the sports medicine director at Tulane University's medical school. And they talked about what Drew Brees was doing to recover and to manage the problem. And they talked about taking BioSil and vitamin C as one of the ways, along with physical therapy. People were interested. They went out and saw BioSil was in Tiffany blue packaging, talking about wrinkle reduction and a nice, improving hair. And they said, "This isn't what I want. I've got pain in my shoulder. I want something for my shoulder."
One of my dreams is to be hired by an NFL team as their nutritionist. I would love that job. I hope someday, if the universe is kind to me, I can get that gig. And I've always said, for athletes, why aren't they giving this to athletes? Why? Because it's a connective tissue product. Right. And ligaments, joints, tendons, right? Athletes, what do we hear all the time? I would use it preventatively. I would have everybody on the team taking this product. That would be one of my recommendations as the team nutritionist. That's what I would that's just one thing. I don't get it. So I'm glad I've thought about that many times, and here now you're telling the story of Drew Brees.
Well, I'm interested. My father used to be the team nutritionist for the Washington Redskins in 1970 to 1972. And he used to recommend silicon and vitamin C to players that had soft tissue injuries or broken bones and soft tissue injuries. So he was very interested to see that the NFL players were apparently taking now BioSil and vitamin C.
Absolutely.
And he wants to do some further follow-up on this with some of the team doctors.
I went the other day. I've been working out hard lately. A lot of muscle soreness, and so one of my pals at the gym told me about a massage therapist, and I went and scheduled some appointments because I believe in massage therapy. And it was painful. It was a deep massage, and so I was talking with the massage therapist, and she mentioned your skin, this and that. And I said, "Well, what do you do?" And I said, "Well, I take BioSil." And she said, "I take BioSil." And then I started to tell her about BioSil, and I said, "Take it with vitamin C. Get you some vitamin C and take your BioSil with vitamin C." And she's been taking it for years. People find out about it once they learn about it and start taking it, they see the results, and they continue to take it. I'm a fan. Now, this packaging that you see here, Ed, they did this because they wanted men to buy the product. There's nothing different about this product than the product, the BioSil that you'll find, I said, in the white and turquoise box.
That's true. We were finding that even in the store level, you get the man over to that women's section, they go, "That's not for me." So this box...
I always go over there for talk to people. I don't know what's the matter with those guys. What's the matter with those boys? Go ahead.
So they made this, and they have it in the joint section. It fits right in there next to your glucosamine, which Richard's a big fan of, or any other joint products. Murray uses that with a product that we have called OsteoMove. But regardless, it's a great synergy product to anything they're doing in the joint category.
On the box, I mean, Natural Factors and Biominerals are very concerned about the FDA.
True.
On the box, joint relief for men, clinically proven. It says, relieves joint discomfort, increases flexibility, increases range of motion, improves cartilage condition. And then underneath, it says cartilage, tendons, ligaments. That's called connective tissue. It's even good for your arteries. Come back, we'll talk more about BioSil. Maybe it'll help just a little bit with modulation of the discomfort. Be right back.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body healthy inflammation response, an ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. And Ed Graham. And who's that other guy with you?
Richard Passwater Jr.
Yeah. Richard Passwater. We've been talking about BioSil. And BioSil is one of my all-time favorite supplements because you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get a lot of health bang for your buck. And it's something that you can continue to take throughout the course of the lifespan and get benefit. I don't care what your age is. And if you're an athlete, you should be taking BioSil for sure for all your connective tissue. I mentioned arteries, and you wanted to mention, Richard?
I found it interesting where back in the 90s, I used to work a lot with vitamin E. And back in those days, the leading silicon researchers such as Schultz and Nielsen always viewed silicon as a heart nutrient. The body has over 60,000 miles of blood vessels in it. Those blood vessels are about 40% collagen and elastin. It's critical for the vessels to expand, especially in microcirculation, to allow the red blood cells to flow through them, so microcirculation occurs. And also the blood vessels are under constant attack from free radicals, from damage from sugar, from homocysteine, from stress hormones like cortisol, and they have to constantly repair themselves. Mm-hmm. And there were big believers that silicon was something that could help facilitate collagen production. So
it's good for the arteries.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned silicon. BioSil is choline stabilized orthosilicic acid. What's the connection between choline stabilized orthosilicic acid, which is what is in BioSil, and silicon?
Well, the silicon, the biologically relevant form of it in the body is orthosilicic acid. Ortho means one, so orthosilicic acid is a single silicic acid molecule. In human physiology, the orthosilicic acid is involved in activating enzymes, especially those in connective tissue construction, and also into cross-linking connective tissue proteins together. So the orthosilicic acid is heavily involved in creating collagen, elastin, and keratin in the body.
So what's not in the box that I'm holding up is collagen. There's no collagen in this product.
No, BioSil contains nutrients that activate and support collagen production and a nutrient to help protect the collagen that's in the body. But it doesn't actually contain collagen itself. I think that anytime that you're want the body to do something, the best way is to support that activity at the very basic enzymatic level.
All right, I get that. If you walk into a health store anywhere in the United States right now, any major health store, even minor one, a little mom and pop somewhere in the middle of Wyoming, more than likely you're going to find, and I'll bet you Graham or somebody from Natural Factors has been to that store, you're going to find collagen-type products. How do you talk about or compare and contrast BioSil to these collagen products?
Well, they're very different from one another. BioSil activates enzymes in the body that helps or that make your body make your own collagen. it directly activates the enzymes that construct collagen. Where when you eat collagen or take a collagen supplement, the collagen supplement is digested into amino acids, into other structures such as pyruvate and ketoglutarate. These are beneficial compounds to the body, but I like to compare it to ordering a truckload of building supplies. You've got bricks and cinder blocks and lumber and mahogany flooring and some granite countertops. They're useful building blocks, but they aren't going to build themselves. What you need is a craftsman to take these building blocks and construct something with it. And BioSil activates the craftsmen in the body that make collagen.
Are they enzymes?
The enzymes, yes. Their enzymes are the factory workers in the body that are going to make something.
They're the builders.
They're the builders. And the raw materials are for collagen are the amino acids.
So what if you were to take some collagen-based product and then take BioSil? Could BioSil potentiate the collagen product?
Absolutely.
So it wouldn't be a waste of time then. If somebody's taking a collagen product, you don't have to surrender that. You could take BioSil along with it. In fact, this may make the collagen product work
much better because it will activate the enzymes.
So I'm not asking you to change your religion, right?
So I think the foundation level in collagen production is to make sure you activate the enzymes that make it, and that there's 10 enzymes that have been identified involved in collagen production. 7 of those enzymes need vitamin C as a cofactor. 5 need orthosilicic acid.
Let's see, 7 and 5 is 12. You said 10.
There's 10, but enzymes generally need at least 2 keys to turn them on.
Oh, gotcha.
They need a vitamin or a vitamin-like key.
Gotcha.
And it's 7 of those enzymes, or 7 vitamin C
and
is
the other
the vitamin key.
Vitamin
C.
And what the other ones need?
One can use biotin, and then the enzymes also need a mineral key to turn them on. And in 5 of the enzymes, orthosilicic acid is that mineral key.
Okay,
so
gotcha. I got you.
The other minerals like zinc and iron are also required.
Come back. Let's look at that again. We'll try to break that down into English. For all you chemists out there, the molecular formula for orthosilicic acid is H4O4Si. So 1 molecule of orthosilicic acid has 4 hydrogen, 4 oxygen atoms, and 1 silicon atom. That's the molecular formula for orthosilicic acid, in case you wanted to know. Did you know that? Did you know it was H4O4Si? Did you know that?
He knew. He talks about it all the time.
You can say yes, Richard.
I get criticized for talking about the chemistry too
much. Not around
here.
here.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by Dad. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing, please visit letstalknutrition.com. That's my website. There you'll find my articles. There you'll find everything's on demand, all shows. The video portion and the audio portion are on demand. Video is on the homepage, audio under a link called Show Schedule, as they say in England. And you'll see the date, the time, guest name. Previously aired shows with Richard Passwater are there as well. Scroll down, look for Richard's name and the title. You'll see titles with BioSil in it or Connective Tissue or some such title. Those are shows on this particular product that I've talked about many times on the show within the context of a health issue. If you listen to the show, you probably have caught on by now. Rather than me come on to this show and bring a guest on and talk about features and benefits of supplements, that is boring. I don't want to do that show. I wouldn't want to expose you to that show. We're about trying to help people take charge of their health, improve their health in whatever ways they can throughout the life cycle, lifespan, and to situate any therapy, whether it's a supplement, massage therapy, I don't care what kind of therapy, within the context of a health issue. And that's how I do the show. If you probably caught on to that. That's why you don't get the sense that I've never said to people, go buy the product. I'm not going to say that. I'll recommend it. I encourage you to consider it. Go to a health store to get it. But I'm not going to come on here day in and day out and tell you to go buy product. I'm not going to do that. I would rather try to educate you about a health issue and then situate whatever therapy I'm talking about within that context. So that's sort of the structure here of the show. So I'm sharing with you what I'm trying to do and how I'm trying to do it. Richard and Ed, welcome back to the show. That's for the people who are new to the show. And this is a model we've used over the last 11 years. I made that decision right out of the box when we started the first day on May 5th, 2005. I said, I'm not going to be doing that show. And you also notice that we don't diagnose and treat on the show. I'm not an MD, and even if I were, I wouldn't do it. I'm a PhD. And you just can't do that with people. You can't diagnose and treat on a radio. You're going to go to jail, for heaven's sake. This is there's a new clinical trial that was conducted with the BioSil, and it's the product that it comes in the bottle that people can buy in their health store. And it was was it on joints and bone?
The most recent one was on joints.
What did they find?
The study included men that had moderate to moderately severe osteoarthritis of the knee. They took either 2 placebo capsules, which just had plant fiber in them, or 2 BioSil capsules for 12 weeks. And they were given a WOMAC questionnaire, which is a gold standard to measure how knee discomfort is affecting somebody's life. They were also given blood and urine biochemistry tests to determine what was going on with the cartilage in the how quickly the cartilage was degrading. And over the 12 weeks, BioSil there's 5 questions on the WOMAC that gauge pain, and BioSil reduced the pain 48% from the baseline to the 12-week point. It was 26% better than the placebo. There were 2 questions about stiffness. BioSil reduced stiffness 48%, was 35% better than the placebo. And there were 17 questions that gauged the participants in the study's difficulty doing daily tasks. These were things like going downstairs, putting on socks in the morning, getting into a car, getting out of bed, pushing a shopping cart through a food store, and just not a real exotic list of tasks that one would brag about at the bar, but daily utilitarian tasks.
But these aren't just utilitarian. These are tasks that can make a difference in a person's quality of life.
Absolutely. These are very fundamental tasks for somebody getting through the day. And BioSil reduced the difficulty doing these tasks 41%. It was about 25% better than the placebo in a 12-week period. So we found that quite remarkable for people with men with moderate to moderately severe osteoarthritis. Also, the 2 different measures of cartilage degradation that were measured in the study, it showed that BioSil inhibited cartilage degradation significantly and clinically irrelevantly. And I believe it worked to inhibit cartilage degradation by improving the nutrient flow to the cartilage.
How did it do that?
A lot of people don't realize that cartilage is living tissue, but it doesn't have a blood supply to it. It's avascular tissue. It gets a tiny bit of the nutrients it needs through special channels in the bone, but it gets the the vast majority of the nutrients it needs through the synovial fluid.
So my question is, how does the BioSil help the nutrients get to the to the joint?
Joints. Well, the most things that we think of as joints, such as the knee, the ankle, the knuckles, the shoulder, they're synovial joints. There's a capsule around the joint that's formed by a ligament. And on the inside of the ligament, there's a membrane called the synovial membrane. And it makes a fluid that's about 70% hyaluronic acid. And the fluid is called synovial fluid. The blood comes in contact with the membrane. The membrane takes the nutrients out of the blood and puts it into the fluid.
I got
it. And then when people move around, it mixes the fluid up and the nutrients get to the cartilage. And the waste products that the cartilage are making, because it's living tissue, get taken away.
There you go.
And so if the orthosilicic acid and BioSil can help the body repair and produce more of the hyaluronic acid in the synovial fluid.
So could you take, for example, natural factors, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and the BioSil together? Because the vitamin C is going to help with the potentiation of the orthosilicic acid, and the hyaluronic acid is fundamental to the synovial fluid. So wouldn't they all sort of work together here?
Absolutely.
I'm surprised y'all haven't come up with a BioSil hyaluronic acid formulation.
Well, there's many.
With some added vitamin C.
We've learned the hard way that we're best to stick with what we know. And there are fine hyaluronic acid products out there. As an example,
Natural
there's
factors.
a HyraBest raw material hyaluronic acid that has some fine research on it. It's documented to be absorbed through the large intestine.
What's it called?
I have a speech impairment. I had 12 years of speech therapy. When people find that out, some of them think I should get my money back, and others think I need 3 more years. But it's called hyaluronic acid. It's Hyra and then Best. It's the brand, the raw material that Natural Factors uses.
Natural Factors uses that in their
Do they?
product. Yeah.
But no, you shouldn't get your money back. You're doing just fine. That's why I love you, man. You're so honest. Oh man. What are you going to do with him, Ed?
He's a handful.
He is a handful. He's great. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. I'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day. Come back.
At Cannavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Cannavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Cannavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Cannavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Cannavest at cannavest.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' Pledge of Integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Cannavest, from seed to shelf. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Earlier in the conversation with Richard Passwater and Edward Graham was talking about pain. And of course, joint pain is one of the most prevalent types of pain that people have, both acute and chronic, and it can ruin just quality of life. And pain takes its physical toll as well as its psycho-emotional toll on people. And according to the National Institute of Health, and more specifically the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, there are a certain number of Americans that have pain that persists for weeks and even years. What is the estimated prevalence of pain in America? Is it 25 million people, 75 million, or 100 million? What is the burden of pain, in other words, in the United States? 25 million, 75 million, or 100 million Americans suffering from pain that can persist for weeks or years? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. So, your company, Richard, Biominerals, I mean, they already have spent tens of millions of dollars doing clinical trials. They just did a recent one now you just shared with us the joint study. they're going to continue along that path. I mean, they could stop right now. They have enough clinical trials. They could market the product for the next 50 years just on the clinical trials that they've done so far. What is their intention here, if you know?
Well, we have over 20 years of research, well over $13 million. And we are a research and development company, and it's in our blood. It's our DNA, what we do. The research is continuing, and the research business, it's bad karma to talk about studies that you have underway, because we do have studies in continuing with hair, skin, nail applications, and studies continuing with joint applications, different types of tissues, longer term studies.
So there's room for improve. There's more to learn and room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement, and the thing I like best about science is every day we learn something new. If we don't learn 5 or 6 things new every day, it's a bad day. And I think we need to keep pushing forward with the research, and
sure,
there's going to be a steady stream of new research coming out.
That's a sort of a mantra for Let's Talk Nutrition. There's always something new to learn, and there's always room for improvement. Right? That's a good way to live your life.
Sometimes it's humbling, because sometimes we learn.
I should say.
It's a famous quote, but my idol, Dr. Gifford Jones, likes to say it. He says, "What's going to kill you isn't what you don't know; it's what you do know that ain't so." And one of the things that continued research does is every now and then we learn that something that we thought was one way isn't.
In other words, being stupid is what's going to kill you. It's what you do. It's what you do know that ain't so. That translation, an equal sign, that in a formula that would be equals stupid. There's nobody stupid around here. I don't think.
I wanted to, if I could, to tie something you were talking about at the beginning of the program, weight management, and the importance of developing a healthy lifestyle to help maintain a healthy weight. One of the big problems with pain, and especially with joints, is with weight. More weight puts more stress, more collagen breakdown in the joint, more pain. And
that's
there's
physics. The laws of physics prevail here.
Usually when somebody fights gravity, they lose. It's a game that nobody's going to win for very long. There's some of the most compelling studies with pain reduction in joints involve weight loss. And there's
Did you say that weight loss of 10 pounds is one of the best therapies for joint pain?
Absolutely. There's a landmark study that was done on obese people. They had a BMI of 35, which is not huge obese, but in the obesity range.
They're in trouble.
But many Americans are in that range. They found a 28% improvement on Womack scores by losing 10% of their body weight.
There you go.
And 10 pounds is enough to really significantly and to clinically relevantly make an improvement.
And with my clients, 1 pound a week is a huge victory. We shoot for 1 pound a week.
And also...
and we can do 1 pound a week. That's doable. It's a small win, but it translates into a huge gain at the end. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Riley, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
I don't know. Everybody doing okay around here?
We're doing good. Thanks for calling in.
They're doing good. They said thank you for asking. So, according to the National Institute of Health, did I make that up? Yeah. No, I'm not making it up. NIH. There's a certain prevalence of pain in America. What is it? Is it 25 million, 75, or 100 million? What is the burden of pain in America, do you think?
I think it's 75 million.
You took the middle road, right? Yeah. Well, today that wasn't the right road.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
One quick question. Was vitamin C just any vitamin C or juice?
I'm not a big juice fan.
Okay.
For you to get the number of grams of vitamin C that you need, you're going to have to drink quite a bit of orange juice. I'm not saying you shouldn't drink the juice, but that's a lot of sugar.
Okay, yes.
The sugar, the vitamin C would be? ascorbic acid.
Ascorbic acid, and if somebody has intestinal problems, like a mineral ascorbate can be gentler on the stomach.
Natural Factors has a vitamin C product, yes?
We do in 500 and 1,000 milligram dosages and about a gram a day.
The
minimum.
recommendation is anywhere, you have to watch with vitamin C. Dr. Gifford Jones, he takes up to 10 grams a day with lysine. I'm close to that. I'm not saying that you need to do that. So you can drink your juice. That would be fine. Swallow your BioSil with your orange juice, but I would add even a little bit. I would get a nice Natural Factors vitamin C supplement. I'm sorry you didn't win today, Riley, but you call me back, please, okay?
Well, thank you for answering the question. Bye-bye.
My pleasure. Connie, how many millions of Americans have pain? Give me the number.
100 million.
Congratulations, you're a winner. Richard, Edward, thank you so much. BioSil, get it. It works every day. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, where your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you, and you know that we love you.